Hello everyone, welcome to a Constant Calibrating interview right here at RTX Austin 2018. I'm Josh Silverman, here with Jacob, Julia, Nathan from Drawfee. So, my first question is, how many interviews have you done where people have said Drawfee by accident? Has that happened yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you want to count all the times I've said Drawfee, it's basically every single time.
I'm gonna be honest. I've been a fan of yours with stuff with Dorkly for a long time, and a lot of the stuff I like the art style. When I heard of Drawfee, I don't know why I misread it as Drawfee, and pretty much up until scheduling this interview, I was entirely certain that was what it was. Despite listening to stuff, despite taking in the content, I'm like, so it was just a fascinating thing where I'm like, don't say Drawfee when you're interviewing. Don't say Drawfee.
It would make more sense than Drawfee.
No, Drawfee works. Well, what's the origin though of going with Drawfee?
I'm gonna hand this to Nathan since he's one of the founders.
Yeah. Okay. So our logo is a coffee mug. So Drawfee is a fun portmanteau of coffee and drawing, because when we started doing it, the idea was it would be sort of a warm-up show that my boss at the time, Caldwell, and I would do in the morning before we had to start illustrating articles, and so we'd have our coffee. I don't actually drink coffee. Caldwell likes coffee a lot. We'd have our coffee, we'd do a Drawfee, and then we'd get started with our actual work for the day. But I mean, Drawfee, we're drawing free, and it's like a Berenstain sort of thing. There's a parallel universe where it's called Drawfee.
Exactly. Yeah. So tell me a little bit about Drawfee then, like what you guys do, kind of like the little mini origin story, if you don't mind.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we're an improvised comedy drawing show on YouTube. We take audience suggestions and make silly drawings. Our slogan is we take dumb ideas and make dumber drawings. We try not to take it too seriously. We like to have fun with it. We do a lot of pop culture, comics, video games, anime, reference-y sort of stuff. Okay. And we make fun of how little we know about things. And
yeah, I've been trying to remember, like one of the first episodes I saw of it was like right at the start of you guys publishing it. I've been trying to remember all day what it was, because I just remember watching like, okay, this seems interesting, and then just being like, what the fuck is coming out of this? I mean, in the best way possible, but it was like, maybe I feel like maybe it was Pokemon.
Yeah, the first like breakout video we had was drawing Pokemon from memory, where Caldwell and I both sort of tried to draw Pokemon, and then Julia drew a wretched man for hers, and it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen.
Yeah. So then,
thank you.
So then, has the success of this and how it's kind of been growing kind of surprised you guys at all? And like, the more accurately, has the interest people have had in it? Because you guys are doing a live panel tomorrow with, tomorrow for us. I don't know when this will go, but you'll probably be able to see it online. But has the fact you're doing now a live show with voice actors from Ruby and stuff like that kind of surprised you guys?
Yeah, definitely. Do you guys want to?
You want to answer?
Yeah, it's been incredibly surprising, because even when I started, it was still very, very small and just like a dumb, fun thing that we liked to do. And the fact that like so many people resonate with the show in some way, or think that it's like calming or soothing to watch us and listen to us draw and talk about stuff, is really, really wild.
Yeah. And to kind of go with that, so basically Nathan and Jacob started off at College Humor. I started off on Dorkly, and if you do anything on YouTube whatsoever, you know that like the comment section is always the worst of the internet. So when we started, or when this channel started like taking off, we just got like the best fans, and I think that's the part that's kind of blowing me away, is that everyone that watches our videos is just like the nicest human being on planet Earth. Well,
that was one of the things. So the little press release thing asking if I wanted to talk to you guys, in there it said like, the nicest fans, the nicest comment section, like that whole thing, and I'm like, that can't possibly be true, and it is.
It absolutely is.
And it's like amazing, like that the energy you guys give off, or what you guys put out into the world, can be met with positivity.
Yeah, I mean, we try, I think one of the goals that we have for all of our videos is that we try to be a break from, the kind of climate everything is in, political and everything else, and on the internet you're just kind of bombarded with just like everyone's misery no matter what.
Sure.
So we kind of aimed to be a break from that. So we wanted to just have fun, and we figured if we're having fun, then the audience is having fun, and that's basically our goal. And I feel like that kind of encouragement and being so, I don't know, we accept everyone. We love everyone,
try to be
except for
inclusive.
people who are jerks.
Yeah.
And I feel like that really resonated with people, and from there we got other people who feel the same way, and now we just have a fantastic community.
Well, you set the foundation for what you guys were looking for, and you were met with that, and you were able to start off from that.
Exactly, yeah.
You start off on the right foot with your fans, and they know exactly what to expect, essentially.
Yeah. We also had a fun cheat where oftentimes people leave mean comments just because they want attention,
Sure.
and we left an easier way to get attention. Just tell us what to draw.
Yeah.
So if you're going to write something mean, instead just give us an instruction.
If you're going to troll people, then you can actually get
Yeah.
if you're going to troll people, get your troll into the video.
Yeah, exactly.
In a fun way.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So then, has there been for the videos you've done? Do you guys individually have a favorite moment, something that still resonates with you?
I mean, Julia drawing Sfeel in the Pokemon video. It was this like coming of age moment for you, Julia. I feel like just like you finding your role on the show as this agent of chaos. That like I had a million ideas of what you might have drawn with the name Sfeel, and nowhere close.
It really followed my heart.
But yeah, just like being surprised by what you guys come up with constantly is my favorite part about doing the show.
Do you want to?
I think piggybacking on that, it's like the act of trying to surprise each other, because we know each other's art so well by now, and like our comedic senses. So sometimes we'll try to like throw wrenches in each other's plans or expectations, and like that's such a fun part of the show. And like always, the best memories are times when you successfully circumvent like your own co-hosts' ideas, and get like a big laugh out of them. Like that's like the goal of the whole thing for me, is to make them laugh.
I think it's a good goal to have. So then, I guess maybe a final question would be: so it's an improvised show, but what degree of and what's planned out of this improvised kind of thing you do? Is there any, like, when you go in, do you have a theme? Do you have an idea? How much ahead of time do you have set up?
We usually go in with the prompt.
Yeah.
So we'll know that it's like, we're drawing Rick and Morty knockoff or whatever. And then sometimes if it's like a particularly complicated one, we'll say like, well, I have kind of an idea for this, to make sure no one else is thinking the same thing. But most of the time we'll just sit down with the idea and go, let's just do it. Let's just go and see what happens.
Yeah, and those videos that we do that are, where someone comes in to test us, those are not, we don't get those prompts ahead of time. Like we know the subject is Bloodborne, for example. We did a Bloodborne video, so we knew that we were going to be drawing something Bloodborne, and then Jacob comes in and he just assigns us then and there in the video what we're drawing, and we kind of have to roll with it. Like that's the only kind of prep that we do for that, is we know the subject.
All right.
So.
Yeah, and we do a little bit of editing after the fact, just to cut out dead air or times when we're just sort of focusing on what we're drawing to try and make sure it's fun to watch, and try and keep it under 30 minutes, just because I know people have other stuff to do.
Well, you also you have to keep in the YouTube viewer mentality. In fact, you don't want a whole hour thing of people kind of just aim with drawing. Could be entertainment for some, but not for maybe the wider audience kind of aspect. All right. Well, any other stuff you have coming up? Whether it's shows or any live things you're excited about coming up, planned out? Or?
I mean, we're excited for this panel tomorrow. It should be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Some good chaos.
When and where that is?
Yeah, it is. I don't know when this video is coming up, but it's going to be Saturday at 12 p.m. at the Fairmont Hotel.
Oh my God, he doesn't memorize
Congressional
It's
Hall.
your show.
Well,
we literally just found out the room right before the interview. See, this is to answer your question about the amount of preparedness we have. This is about the same.
Yeah.
About the same across the board.
Well, for anyone also interested, if you're not here live, depending when this video goes out, I believe it'll also be up on mixer.com/ I don't know if it's RTX or RTX event, I'm not exactly sure, but I know they're putting out some if not all the panels as VODs, so you'll be able to, I imagine, find it there if this comes out later.
Yeah. And we put up new videos twice a week. Might be upping that soon. And
where can everyone find all of your stuff?
YouTube.com/Drawfee, not Drawfee.
Not Drawfee. Take out that second R.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, thank you all for joining. Well, thank you guys for taking the time to chat with me.
Oh, thanks so much.
Absolutely, and thank you all for taking the time to watch this video. You can find Constant Calibrating stuff, constantcalibrating.com. Right here, probably watching this, youtube.com/concalpod. We stream multiple times a week at mixer.com/concalpod. Otherwise, I bid you guys a good sign-off.